Greetings. The International College of Behavioral Counseling presents life-defining axioms. Each axiom contains essential wisdom for living. And today's axiom simply states, Argumentum ad honinem. What in the world are you talking about? Argumentum ad honinem. Well, I'm teaching you a little bit of Latin, okay? Not that I know any of it, but argumentum ad honinem simply means the definition means an argument that is placed against a person. You see, when two of you are involved in an argument or a debate, a good debate, and your opposition doesn't have sufficient material to support his claim, he doesn't have the logic or the evidence, then what he resorts to is attacks the other person ad hominem. He attacks the person simply on the basis of the fact that he doesn't have all the evidence. And it'll sound like this: ha ha ha, you're stupid. I can't believe that you would believe such a dumb thing. There's not a shred of evidence to support your claim. All the while, you have all the evidence and he doesn't. So his method of winning then is to denigrate you and attack you personally. The entertainment field is very good at this. The late night show hosts making fun of dignitaries and officials and people that have accomplished something for society, and they're laughing at them, and they're all doing this as humor. Listen, I want to tell you, ridicule covered with humor is not humor. It isn't that at all. Personal assault used to redirect the attention from myself and from my inability to support what I believe to be true. Today we've got that in our society, where if I don't agree with you, I'm a racist. Well, they can't present any evidence whatsoever to support their position. All they do is they call you a racist or some other denigrating accusation or epitaph, I might say. Don't give in. Don't give in to. Here's a quote from Shanko. He says, "Never give up or give in the face of ridicule, disdain, or inept ignorance." And you're going to find plenty of that around. So don't give in to it, okay? Ridicule destroys people, destroys individuals, destroys societies. Here's what Mark Twain said. He said, "No God and no religion can survive ridicule. No politician, agency, no church, no nobility, no royalty, or other fraud can face ridicule in a fair field and live." Ridicule will destroy you. Politicians are great at this. They'll ridicule the other individual when they can't even support their own position. Unmitigated hate can be masked with humor. "I was just joking. You're fat and you're ugly. Oh, you offend me, but I was just joking." No, that's not a joke at all. That's ad hominem is what it is. And so humor can mask unmitigated hate, and hostility can be masked with benign sympathy. "Oh, bless his little heart. How ugly he is." No, that's ad hominem. You see, it's a vicious animal that will destroy, and unless you control this vicious animal and subdue him, he will wreck your society, he'll wreck your relationships, he'll wreck your church. Don't use it. Don't use it. Here's a quote from M.F. Tipper, and he said, ridicule is a weak weapon when pointed at a strong mind. If you have a strong mind and you know who you are, then you won't cower under ad hominem. However, common people are cowards and dread an empty laugh. That's end of quote. David found himself in a situation like this very often because, you see, ad hominem can return to hostility very easily, because all it is hostility that's covered over with platitudes or piety. So David writes in Psalms chapter 55, verses 12 and 14, he says, "It was not an enemy that reproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it an enemy that I hated, or neither was it he that hated me that came against me, who had magnified himself against me. Then I would have run away from it. But it was you. It was you, a man of my calling, a man of my equal. We went to sweet counsel together. We went to the synagogue together. It was you that raised your hand against me. Your words were as sweet as butter, melting butter in a person's mouth, but in your heart you had daggers." Yeah, that's what ad hominem is. So here, never initiate ad hominem. Speak well of people, even your enemies. Speak well of them. Don't resort to ad hominem, attacking a person, even a poor man or a beggar. God's word says, "He that loans to a beggar loans to God," or gives to a beggar loans to God. If you speak badly about a person, you are speaking badly about his maker. Reject ad hominem. Don't initiate it and don't accept it. Well, what I have shared with you today is good psychology and it's good theology. Furthermore, it is essential wisdom for living. I'm Wilf Kent. Visit our website, icbconline.org. And so until next time, farewell and keep well.